What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of the Team Takedown. This is where we go head-to-head against another content creator and try and take them down with a stipulation on the line of a punishment tweet. We will try and guess each other's tactic and the players that we've picked to go head-to-head in the new FM22 versus mode. We've already had a couple of these on the channel, so please do go and check those out. But without any further ado, let's welcome today's guest. Pumpster, welcome onto the channel. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing brilliantly. It's great to be here. I feel like, you know, you own me basically at this point, so it's great to be here.
Own you? Wow. Well, that's a great way to start it. You can come back. So for you guys who haven't seen this, basically we have to pick 11 players. I've picked 11. Pumpster's picked 11. We've done this with a stipulation. Now, because obviously we do have guests on the channel, I always let the guest pick the stipulation. So, Pumpster, what is today's stipulation? Please tell the viewers.
Right, so today's stipulation, I've seen the other couple of episodes you've done. I thought, do you know what, let's go a little bit further out of the box. So I've said, we're getting up to the transfer window coming up in the summer, coming up in a few months' time. I've gone for players whose contracts are expiring in this summer's window. And I've said, actually, top 5 leagues as well, so there's no obscure South Americans coming up here.
Yeah, which I think I think is quite interesting. So for those of you guys are wondering, hopefully we've done the same thing for this. We've not actually discussed how we've done this. I've just opened up a normal game of FM, and I've just gone straight away. Contracts expiring in the next year. Top 5 leagues. I hope you've done the same.
I have done the same. Yeah, there's no cheating on my part.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, right. So we've got our tactics on the screen, and that is the first and foremost thing that we are going to try and guess. So we've played each other a few times in the FM playoffs, haven't we? So I'm very intrigued to see what you bring out here. I'm very.
Yeah. To be honest, I was like, I've been umming and erring. I'm like, do I throw a bit of spice? Do I, go with the trusted tactic? And I was like, it's not really. I say trusted. It hasn't worked yet. Hasn't worked.
Well,
I didn't think I had the chance to knock you out in the group stage, and I bottled that as well. So it's not been great from me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all fun. This is definitely a little bit different. As you said, there's a little bit of spice on the line with a potential punishment tweet for the loser here. But imagine if you guess my tactic and you're able to completely transform it. So I am holding up to my camera right now the tactic that I think you would like to play. So what would you like to go for?
So my tactic I've gone for, it's classic. It's a 4-4-2, but I would accept a 4-2-2 as well. That's what I've gone with. Nice and basic.
I thought you might say that.
Oh, no. No.
So I am holding up 4-4-2.
Oh, why didn't I say 4-2-2? Oh, no.
So that means I get to completely edit the tactic that Pumpster's going to play, which is going to be fantastic. This is the first time that this has actually happened on this series so far, so that's a very, very good start. I'm happy with that.
It's perspective is key there on how good that's gone for me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's even more embarrassing now if I give you no defenders and you still beat me. So, it's all there. Everyone can see the tactic that I would like to play. Are you holding up? You've said you've got a whiteboard yourself, so are you holding up what you think I would like to play?
Oh, you can't really see it very well because of the lights. There we go. There's an angle. I've gone for a 3-5-2. I think you're going to go for. But that wing backs is in the 5. I feel like I might have got it. Probably not.
You unfortunately haven't got it. I thought we would try and match each other, so I've gone for a 4-4-2 as well.
Brilliant.
So yeah. So luckily I get to keep my 4-4-2. You unfortunately not so much. Right, okay. Well, that's a good start for me. Shall we start off with goalkeeper?
Yeah, let's start off with goalkeeper, because it can't go any worse from this point. At this point, you can change I might just tell you what my picks are. We'll just go with your team versus a team you've picked.
I mean,
that'd be a real plot twist.
That would be very. Imagine if I guess all 11. The odds on guessing all 11, by the way, are ridiculous, because obviously there are certain players whose contracts are expiring. There's quite a lot actually. I've made some notes, but I have my goalkeeper on screen, have you written down a goalkeeper that you think I would like?
I have written down a goalkeeper, and I think when you look in the list, actually, goalkeeper is one of the positions. There was a bit of depth going on there.
Yeah, there was. I agree.
And I think you've gone for a keeper that in FM's really good. So there was a few options at the top of the list. I might have picked one. You never know.
You might have, yeah.
God, I hope you don't work out what it is, but I might have picked one. So I think you've gone for, and I'll be honest here, actually. No, do you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind last minute. Which, if I then find out the other option that you've said is it,
okay,
I'm going to feel very, very stupid.
You've got me very nervous here, by the way.
Right, let's go with... I mean, I've got nothing from you here. I've basically talked myself out of it by talking about the depth and how all there was good keepers at the top. I reckon you've gone with Samir Handanovic.
Luckily, I get to keep my goalkeeper. I have gone for David Ospina. Is my
right? That's fine then, because I definitely didn't have Ospina written down. Definitely didn't. Absolutely didn't have it written down. I thought you'd never. Oh, Hood, I'm not happy. It's not gone well for me. Oh, written there as well. You might be able to see it on the video. You might be able to see the O at the beginning. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, that would have been a very good counter blow very, very quickly, I think.
I've let Murph down, I think, more than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, he's the man who guesses goalkeepers, the swear word that I'm not going to put in. I think I've spelt this guy's name right in terms of the goalkeeper that I think you'd like. I think you'd... Right. I know you like Handanovic, but I thought it was too obvious. So I've gone for Strakoshka, or however you say the dude's name. I believe he's Albanian.
Oh, it doesn't matter how you say his name, because it's not who I've got.
Oh, okay. Who have you gone for?
I've gone for Sergio Asenjo. Asenjo? I think that's how you say it.
Okay, yeah, Spaniard. Nice, like that. Okay, well, you may not be getting to play the tactic that you want to play, but you do get your goalkeeper, which is quite nice. So let's move on to let's move on. I will, as I've already guessed your tactic, what I'll do is we'll go through and kind of match up, because I'm playing a 4-4-2 as well. So we'll just pick the players, sort of simultaneously. But obviously you're not going to be playing a 4-4-2. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So in terms of fullbacks then, let's write some names on the board.
Pair of fullbacks. This is interesting because there wasn't an awful lot of depth at fullback. Well, one side there was, the other side not so much.
Right, so we are about to move on to the fullbacks, but unfortunately, Pumpster has a slight omission. Do you want to tell the viewers what mistake you've made?
I broke my own rule, Hood. I only got to make one rule, and I've broken it.
It's not gone well.
I picked a player with a contract expiring. He plays in Holland. That's not a top 5 league. Maybe that's my get out of jail clause here. Yeah, the Dutch league I consider a top 5 league. I'm sorry I didn't explain that. No, he's not in the top 5 leagues. You can replace him. I feel stupid. I feel like how I usually feel when you beat me. So it's fine.
Does this mean I get 2 stabs at your left back?
Do you know what, Hood? Have 2 stabs at my left. You can already replace my right back. I thought that's enough. But if you have 2 stabs at my left back, that's absolutely fine. I
am holding up to the viewers who I think, well, I wrote it down. I thought initially that one of them was going to play right back, but now, you know what? I've changed it. I've got 2 guesses at left back now. Who would you like in the left back position?
So who I've gone with, I looked at the list and went, I'm gonna throw a little curveball, a little bit of a little bit of spice, as we said earlier. I've gone for Matteo De Sciglio, my left back.
No, you haven't.
Oh, Hood, no. No, I'm going to end up with a team of just my guy. Who have you written down, Hood? I can't see it.
I wrote down De Sciglio and Gulam, the guy who plays for Napoli. So I like De Sciglio because I thought he can play in both fullback positions. So I thought that was a solid guess.
Yeah, I don't like the taste of mud. I'm here, though. I'm very much here. Right. That's absolutely fine. Oh, my God.
This is not a good start for you. Okay, cool.
Actually, it's fine, because if you put no defenders in, I'll have fullbacks. I'll have players that aren't necessarily, I can think outside the box. I mean, until it very quickly doesn't work.
Yeah. So, would you like to have your guesses as to who my fullbacks are? If you hold it up to the screen, and then I will explain who I've gone for.
Right, there we go. They're ready. I hope they're right. I hope I've spelt them right. Yes, I have.
Okay, cool. So, At right back, I would like Italian Danilo D'Ambrosio. And
Right, okay.
at left back, because I'm doing a save in Serbia, I'd like Alexander Kolarov, please.
Right, you can have both of those. Because I've written down 2 Serie A defenders as well. I went for Juan Cuadrado.
Yes.
So I was like, he's going to go for an attacking wing back. And then I went, do you know what he's going to do? I'm going to put a player down that I've got because I felt that was clever. I've put Matteo De Sciglio, haven't I? And
okay.
you've not got options, so you get to keep both of them, Hood. Congratulations on your win. I'm deactivating my Twitter account as we speak.
Well, don't worry. I do need to guess your centre backs, so that'd be fantastic if I can do that as well. Because then I would have, messed up your whole tactic and your right back. And if I can get a centre back as well, I think this can only go one way. Let's move on to the centre backs now. Are you ready for centre backs?
I am ready for centre backs. Would you like me to have a crack at yours first? And
Yeah.
pray to God that I get one of them.
Yeah, go for it. Who do you think I have?
Right. I think you've gone meta with centre backs here. And when you look at players with contracts expiring, there's meta. There's a couple there that you're like, right, that could work. I think you've gone for Alessio Romagnoli and Dan Axel Zagadou.
I have avoided those players. I've gone for Matthias Ginter. I think he's not quite the meta that you're talking about, but he's quite tidy. And then I've gone for a guy I've used. You may recognise him because I think I've used him in a draft against you before. Brazilian defender Felipe.
He's in the list. Did not think that'd be who you would go for.
So, well, I'm very much enjoying this so far. He's had 5 guesses at my team, and I've got all of my players thus far. Right, so my guesses for your centre-backs then. Now, you've made the meta comment, and I don't know if one of these counts, because, yes, his contract is expiring in Football Manager, but he's already signed a contract in real life, so I don't know. I've gone for Nicolas Sula and Dan Axel Zagadou.
Right, so I've not gone for Nicolas Sula.
Okay.
But I have in fact gone for Dan Axel Zagadou.
You haven't.
What you've done here is you've picked 3 of my 4 defenders. My other centre back, just to clarify, is Luis Felipe.
Okay.
So
that's
at least I get one of them.
The
That's
Brazilian
brilliant.
Brazilian for Lazio, I believe.
Yes, the Brazilian for Lazio.
Well, this is a good start. This doesn't usually happen. Should we move into the midfielders?
Oh, I don't know if I want to. I think I'm actually busy. I've got a fire alarm that I need to go and answer.
Yeah, so this has been quite successful so far, and we're moving into the central midfielders. Now, I'm going to hold up to the camera who I think you want to go for. Please tell me that I've got at least one of these guys.
Right, so one of my midfielders, basically both my midfielders, I went, do you know what? I'm having a throw. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to shoot for the hills, and I've gone for Paul Pogba. Great midfielder. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll survive. And Brozovic from Inter Milan.
Well,
if you say Pogba and Brozovic, I might walk out.
You can keep the Croatian.
Please don't.
But,
please don't do this to me.
But Paul Pogba, unfortunately, you cannot keep.
Oh, no.
I wrote down on my whiteboard. I wrote Pogba and Bonaventura is who I wrote for my central midfield spots. For you?
Oh, I nearly picked Bonaventura as well. Oh, it doesn't make me feel better, but dear God.
Okay.
I currently have 3 players.
Yep. This is good, isn't it?
We've gone through most of them. That's not a great number. Right.
So, in terms of my central midfield, I think obviously now I'm going to be able to guess one of yours and replace one of your midfielders, your central midfielders. It's only right that I try and get mine correctly. So I will go for, please, Hector Herrera and Axel Witsel.
Keep both of them.
Oh, good.
I went for on my whiteboard, as you can see me lovingly holding up here, I went for Tolisso because I thought,
Yeah, very good player.
be clever. He's going to go with someone a little bit further down the list, but he's a decent player. And then I thought, do you know what he's going to put with him? He's going to go with a player who can shoot from distance in Frank Kessie.
Oh, and I love Frank Kessie as well.
You know that I thought that. That's why he was on the list. That's why it's very much.
I have to say to you guys, I've got notes down to my left-hand side, right? And I've basically got 3 players in every position. There is not one player so far that either Pumpster or myself have wanted that has not been on my list. So obviously my research is pretty spot on. Lovely stuff. On to the wingers. Right, do you have 2 names written down?
I do have 2 names written down. I hope you do too.
I do. Right, wingers. So, would you like to guess first, or would you like to reveal your picks first? As it's not going very, very well for you so far.
Do you know what? I'm gonna let you guess first.
Okay.
I guess first on the central midfielders, and I feel like.
Okay.
I'll let you.
So I am.
You guess first.
Yeah, I'm.
Go ahead.
I'm holding up the whiteboard, and I think on the right-hand side, I think you'd like Angel Di Maria, and on the left-hand side, although he's already signed a deal in Toronto, Lorenzo Insigne. How do they sound?
No! Oh no! He shoots, he scores. That's a brace. You've got both.
Oh my god! Honestly, this never happens.
Together and I was like, he'll never go for the big players. He'll never guess them. There's a couple of picks, maybe 1 or 2 still to come.
Wow.
I've got a little bit more indie with. But I thought you would never pick Di Maria or Insigne. I thought, he won't like them. He'll think I'll never go for them. Oh, I'm so stupid.
I mean, this intermission bit when we get to it, where we have to go through and I have to reallocate you some players and a tactic. This is going to take a little bit of time, I think. But
it is not as long as it'll take for your team to score, I imagine.
Well, that's what it's all about. So it is time for you to guess my wingers. Obviously, I am so far so good. 7 for 7 out of the 7. Yeah, 7 for 7 out of the players so far. I've managed to keep every one of them thus far. Who do you think I would like in left and right midfield?
So on the left, I thought, do you know what? I think you'll go big here. I've put Lorenzo Insigne.
Okay.
And then on the right, I thought, do you know what? Great minds think alike. So I've put Angel Di Maria. I've put my own 2 players. That's why I let you pick first, just in case you put that together.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the 2.
So you've not guessed either of those, which is good. On the right-hand side, I would like, I don't know what his first name is, but his last name is Herman. Patrick Herman.
Right.
I can't remember which Bundesliga team he plays for. Someone will slaughter me for it in the comments, I'm sure. And on the left...
It's Gladbach.
Thank you. And on the left-hand side...
Slaughter me instead.
On the left-hand side, I was really panicking when you said about having a big player, because I've gone for Kylian Mbappe.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't go for it because I was like, he'll never pick him. There's no way you'd pick Kylian Mbappe. How I was wrong.
I mean, this is great. This could be a problem for you. Okay, let's move on.
I thought that when you guessed one of my centre backs and my 2 fullbacks. I was like, you won't get any more.
Right.
3 out of 4 so far.
Yeah, it's going well. Let's move on to the forwards. At least you can maybe get 2 strikers in your team, right? Okay, we're going to move on to the strikers. As you're a little bit defeated, I will let you guess my strikers first.
I thought for a minute there, I thought you were gonna go, I'll let you have one.
No,
I'll let you pick one player because I've not guessed any yet. 0. Big fat goose egg.
Yep. We're moving into the strikers now. I actually thought there was a decent amount of options here. I don't know what you thought.
There was a nice mixture, a little bit of flavour. You could pick kind of what you wanted. I think.
So, considering I've got the rest of my team, who do you think I would like leading my line?
So I think you've gone for a little bit of creativity next to. Well, he's not really a man; he's more of a lion. I think you've gone for Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Paulo Dybala.
I get to keep both of my strikers. I was a little bit worried, but then I thought, as soon as you said lion, I thought, oh, he's definitely going Ibra. I've gone for the other tall, long-haired gentleman that would have been near the top of the list, Edinson Cavani. And playing alongside him is someone who I didn't think you'd pick, which is Eddie Nketiah.
Right, okay. To be honest, not in the list, Eddie Nketiah. Not a player I'd have thought of. So...
Good.
I hope you like your team, Hood, because you're getting to use it.
Yep, that's the one. With my 4-4-2 direct counter-attack, I think I may need to turn this off of cautious and maybe play attacking. Who knows?
Go cautious. Control the game.
Right. This is it. This is the time you get to keep all of your players from your picks. Striker-wise, who are we talking?
So, up front for me, I went with a little bit of a, if you've watched the stream show, it's a bit of a Lelujo special. I've gone for Andrea Belotti as one of my strikers.
Okay.
And next to him, I said I never thought you'd pick him, but I've picked him, as well as you, Kylian Mbappe.
Wow. Okay, you get both of your strikers.
Come on, it's the result. I don't care what the result is. I managed to keep 2. Come on.
So, for your information, I wrote down Luis Suarez and Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Washed up players. I've got... this will work now. Kylian Mbappe is going to drag us through it.
I mean, maybe I do need to play on the counter-attack. Who knows? Right, okay, we are going to go away. I'm going to give Pumpster a new tactic and 5 new players. We'll be back for that in a second. Okay then, so we are back. We've made the changes to Pumpster's team. I was quite lucky. I am allowed to play the tactic that I wanted with the 11 players that I wanted. However, Pumpster's not been so lucky. We guessed his tactic, and I believe it was 5 players to go into your team or something like that, wasn't it? Would you like to talk the viewers?
6. It was 6 players because I counted. Trust me, I was aware of how many players I was being given. And
so
it's an eclectic mix.
Yeah, I've given you an interesting tactic as well. Would you like to talk the viewers through what I've given you tactic-wise and then the replacement players that you've now got?
Well, so looking at the system here, it's got a touch of the TIE Fighter to it if you're a Star Wars fan, but the H is what you can really see. So you've got 2 fullbacks, two wing backs, obviously, that'll be what they are. And then across the middle, you've got 5 across the middle, 2 players on the advanced attacking wing players, and then a striker up front who's, gonna have a fun afternoon. So as far as replacements went, obviously I lost Zagadou. You replaced him with arguably a better centre back in Phil Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, if you were talking about elite centre backs, I almost picked him anyway. Do you know what I mean? You've got to pick a player that's got 4 natural fitness and 1 long shot. So look forward to him getting near the box. So that was great fun. Phil Jones, that's a high bar. And I don't think any of them really eclipse it. Cesc Fabregas joined. He was here as well. Famous flash from the past. You can tell he's from the past because he has no pace left. 0 pace. None there at all. Also, you've given me the arse. And by that I mean Billy Arse, who no longer actually in real life plays for Brighton. He has been released.
Oh, already been released. That's a good sign.
Yeah, no, he's already been released. So that run really fills the criteria. And then, a right back, you were like, oh, why not come on over? And I made this joke, Valerie. I've got Jan Valerie from Southampton. So this bit might take a bit longer than the other videos you've watched of this, because there's 6 of them. So Valerie on the right, Terzic on the left, who apparently is a bit of a fan favourite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so he's in. Connor Stanley, another one you might have seen in other series, which are also available. And yeah, so that's my team in the mud. And as you can see, this is the roles I've picked, and I hope marking works, because if it doesn't, it could be 6-0 in the first 10 minutes.
So as I said, I'm quite lucky. I get my 4-4-2. I've got the likes of Mbappe, Cavani, Nketiah trying to attack that middle spot where obviously you don't have any centre backs. So let's submit the teams. You've spent a lot of time trying to make this shape work, and I honestly, genuinely wish you all the best.
See, you say that, and I seem to remember you saying that when I lost in the playoffs to you both times. Where it was also my team name there. Just to point it out, this can only go well.
It can.
So
it can.
Really, I'll accept anything under double digits. Is the reality.
Now, how do I motivate these guys today? I want to win every match, and today is no different. Oh well, that's fired up Cavani, so that's a start. Lovely stuff.
Do a goal. There's no centre backs. It should be easy. Oh,
there is the shape for you guys on my screen. That is just brilliant. He's gone for Mbappe on the left hand side as well, which is I I thought you may have used him as a striker, but obviously he has that little bit more flexibility, doesn't he?
He does, but I mean, when you've got Belotti, I couldn't really put Belotti anywhere else.
Good point. Very good point. Right.
That's what I've gone with.
If we change it to key highlights, I guess, and 2 above the middle, does that work for you?
Yep, that's cool. That works for me.
Right.
Lovely stuff. I'm just going to quickly set my settings to usual as well, to my usual.
Yeah. I mean, looking at things inside the first 5 minutes, you've actually had opportunities.
Belotti, stand. Oh, go on. Through the middle. This is honestly the biggest win in history if we win this one. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! No, Lino! Not like this!
Oh!
I'm an elite manager. Elite. Oh, it doesn't matter what happens from here. You'll always remember the day that Phil Jones played an ungodly ball forward.
I am so unbelievably stunned.
It's so good.
It's 15 minutes in. I've not even had a shot. Right.
Big brain.
Right. This isn't going well. Right. And back. Guys, there's so much space. There we go. Oh, Killian.
Right. Slight adjustment. Oh, God. I didn't think I'd be winning. I thought I'd be 10-0 down at this point.
I've not even hit the target.
You magnificent beast.
No, you don't. Not 2. Yeah, there we go. Oh. There we go. Calm down, boys.
I'll tell you what, a distribution through the middle might hurt us here.
Cavani. Brilliant.
Oh, Tenko. That's why I picked him.
Goalkeeper's got 10 arms. Fantastic. Corner does still count, though.
He's making up for all the arms of the players we lost.
That's
a great highlight. We take those.
Yeah, my assistant's telling me that... Oh, good. Good corner for you, yeah. Into Mbappe. I don't want to be here.
It's the greatest. Oh, it's the greatest sporting moment of all time.
I'm already at home, but I want to go home.
Oh, just going to let you watch that one more time. John! I am a god amongst men.
Right, Gareth, you're fired. Pumpster, you're my tactics guy. Let's go.
Money in the bank now. Whatever happens, I was 2-0 up. Come on.
How on earth have you made this work? I'm honestly baffled.
Oh, yes, Andrea. Stanley. Billy. Terzic. Give it Killian.
No, because you can crop.
Connor.
Nah, I'm done. I'm never doing this series ever again. What? No. I've even stood up and walked away from my desk.
Drink it in. Oh, unbelievable! This is my new system. This is it. I'm not playing any other system in FM this year. Oh, I've never been happier, Hood. How are you? Let's just cut into Hood. Silence. Crickets. Absolute crickets going on over there. He might have left already. We don't know.
Right, let me just talk you through some of the players that I've got, obviously, from the 11 that I picked. D'Ambrosio, 6.2. Herman, the German, 6.1. Witsel, Mbappe, 6.4s. This isn't going well, and I'm 3-0 down. I am somewhat speechless.
Phil Jones on a 7.5. You'll have to see it. Up the boys. Come on.
I can't make changes either because that's not the rules. Right. Okay. Well, let's just go into the second half then, shall we? Right. What was that?
Do you believe in miracles?
Like, even if I win from this position, it means nothing, in my opinion. Like, it genuinely means nothing.
Oh, you can keep telling yourself that, Hood. It doesn't. Oh, this is 3-1. Oh, Sinja is the best keeper in the world. Come on.
Right. We need our own Istanbul moment here from 3-0 down.
Yeah, but no, it's like the Eva Empire. It's like the Empire winning at the end of Star Wars. Like, you don't want it.
You've got your whole
little rebels.
You've got your whole team except from the guy playing left back, who's a centre back. Look, Nketiah, there's so much space. Run forward, man.
Offside.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He's not getting there.
Felipe, mate, I'll tell you what, you've been poor today. You've got to check yourself.
Yeah, down at, what is he, 6.8, something like that?
6.9.
Oh.
Someone will take the best rating. Killian.
No, no.
Joy, not like this.
No, I can't. No, I can't. I cannot do this game anymore.
We want more. We want more goals. Give us more. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Love that from Andrea Belotti. Come on. Oh,
I'm even more salty than I would be if like losing a draft competition. Like, I am so unbelievably annoyed right now. Oh, go on, score another one. I've got my team. I did so well picking your players, and now it's just gone to utter waste.
This honestly, next time. Oh, I mean, that's onside, isn't it? Is he offside? Go on, line. I get the flag up.
Go on.
Come on.
Yeah, do that to me as well. Go on, FM. Do it. Replay goal. Good. Right. Well, good. Right. 4-1. Good. There's the one that gives me some pride. Oh, no, wait. I've got my whole players, and I'm playing the formation I want. I'm fine. I'm not annoyed. It's great.
I love FM. It's the greatest game ever made. That's my review.
They just keep...
Oh, see the crossbar! Oh.
The highlights just continue to happen.
I've not seen a lot of arse in that midfield.
You've got a 2.9 XG. You're playing a H.
Whatty? Stanley. Fabregas. Cesc, what are you doing? You're meant to be good with the ball at your feet.
Right, give it.
Do not let him play for... Oh, that's a goal. That's 4-2.
Come on, Eddie. Dial it up. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, this might be where it all goes to mud. Oh, he's offside.
Ref.
No,
surely, Eddie. Surely.
Line.
Goal awarded. He has picked the ball up.
Oh, I shouldn't have celebrated.
Well, we all know momentum's a thing in FM, so...
Oh, I might just get back. Oh, this is not right. Just gonna...
just gonna tweak some bits.
Just going to pray to the Lord.
It's nice that my strikers have appeared in the gap that there definitely is. I need to know what you've done with this. Defensive wingers, yeah, I like that. For those of you guys watching it, because I've given him such a horrendous shape, I basically said to Pumpster, you can do whatever you like with the roles to try and make it work. And now I regret it. I have to admit...
We're so close. We're so close to what might be the greatest underdog story of all time.
And it's happened.
He's only gone and done it. It's only gone and done it. Oh. It's happened. Justice. If anyone has watched the playoffs, you knew what happened. You knew what happened twice, back to back. Justice. Come on. What I would say, just a little plug here for Hood. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. Make sure it'll be down in the description. I hope to God it's in the description. If not, I will be there with the first 10 comments with his Twitter account. Get yourself over.
Oh, what has happened here?
The greatest video I've ever seen.
Yes, you've gone from such a low to such a high, and the team titled "This Can Only Go Well" has won 4-2. A hat trick for...
Go on. You know what I've realised? Centre backs are overrated. Don't need them. Unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, Luke's done strikerless. He's done attackerless. Centre backless. Let's do it. Bring it out.
Phil Jones on a 7.9.
Release.
He's not even got an assist or anything to bulk out.
Release the video. Oh, you were saying earlier about you being in the mud. This is ridiculous. Well, that's very interesting. Pumpster's going to give me a tweet to send out now. Who thought that would be the case before we got into the game?
Me. Definitely not me.
Well, thank you very much for being on the episode, mate. It's definitely going to be an interesting one.
Oh,
good. Let's move into the tweet. Right then, guys, I have just finished getting off the call with Pumpster. I have to say thank you so much to him. This has been a brilliant episode. His links will be down in the description. Please do go and check him out. His Twitter, his Twitch, his YouTube channel. Please do go and check him out. He's a fantastic guy, and obviously one of the first people that I wanted on here because I think we bounced off of each other pretty well, and that was a very, very good video. However, I lost. I have to do a punishment tweet, which is on your screens now, and it reads: this time next year, I want to have 100k subscribers. I know we can do it! Exclamation mark. Then there's the channel link, and then there's the good bit. If you could retweet, guys, that'd be great. At the Old Zealand, at Dr. Benji, at Lelujo, at Work the Space, at Curty, at FM Dupe, at Sweet Left Foot, at Omega Loop, at Mozza Plays, at Pumpster. Well, there it is. What can go wrong, eh? What can go wrong? But that is it for another team takedown. Please do let me know down in the comments who you would like to see me take on next week. And fingers crossed I can return my record back to 2-2. If you have enjoyed today's video, though, please do drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And maybe we do hit that 100k sub goal. Who knows? But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And I'll see you on another one very, very soon.